Hello, DHS students. This is Mrs. Van Est, one of your very own DHS counselors. In this presentation, you will also be hearing from Mrs. Wamba and our new college and career readiness counselor, Mrs. Thomas. Each of us will be covering some of the various aspects you may want to consider as you create your final course selections for the upcoming school year. Here is what we're doing today. We're reviewing graduation requirements, exploring elective options at DHS, and we will have a classroom question and answer time with a counselor at the very end of the presentation. One of the DHS counselors will come by to answer any questions you have as you choose your course selections for next year. Your extremely important task for today is select 6 credits of courses for next year's schedule. Thank you in advance for making sure you have selected 6 credits. Please make sure you have the following items in front of you: a cover letter, your yellow course selection sheet, the DHS course catalog. So to clarify, the cover letter is the white sheet, your course selection sheet is the yellow sheet, and the DHS course catalog is the booklet with class descriptions. The cover letter is a letter from Mrs. Malenich to you and your parent or guardian describing the scheduling process. The yellow sheet is what your counselor uses to create your schedule. A parent signature is required. 6 credits need to be circled, and it is very important that you circle each class that you would like to take and you make sure it adds up to exactly 6 credits. For your convenience, the amount of credits for each class is noted on the yellow sheet. What you select on your yellow sheet will be considered your final choice for your schedule for the upcoming school year. The DHS course catalog is the booklet with class descriptions. If you'd like further information or you're wondering whether to take a class, you may want to reference this booklet. If you happen to receive special education services, you will be working with your caseload teacher to select your 6 credits. This slide shows the graduation requirements at Davison High School as dictated to us by the state of Michigan. While this does look intimidating at first, you've actually already conquered many of the requirements. To just review them briefly, you need 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 3 credits of world studies, 2 credits of foreign language, 1 credit of art, half a credit of health, and half a credit of physical education. So, for English, you'll want to take English 9, 10, 11, and 12. And please remember, you have the option as a junior and a senior to consider taking AP Language in place of English 11 and AP Literature in place of English 12. For math, you'll need Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2, plus 1 more full credit of math for your senior math class. There will be more to come on what might count as a senior math later in this presentation. For the 3 credits of science, the 3 credits must include a credit of a physical science. Classes that count as a physical science are physical science, physics, or chemistry. 1 of the 3 science credits must be biology, and you must have 1 additional science credit. Physics or chemistry is recommended. So to summarize, you'll need 1 credit of a physical science. Most students fulfill this requirement through physical science as a 9th grader. You must take biology, and 1 additional science class. Many students choose either physics or chemistry. You're also able to take additional science classes if you so choose. For the area of social studies, you'll need world history, U.S. history, government, and economics. Plus, we encourage you to take any other social studies classes that interest you. For world languages, you'll need 2 years of the same foreign language. For instance, French 1 and 2, Spanish 1 and 2. We'll talk later about possible substitutions for the 2nd year of foreign language. For art, you'll need 1 credit of your choice. You can take 2 half credits of art, such as Introduction to Art, followed by Ceramics, or 1 full year art class, such as Cardinal Choir. For health, you'll need to take DHS's health class, and for physical education, you can choose the gym class of your choice. This slide is the recommended schedule suggested by colleges. The ones in bold are above and beyond what is required by the state of Michigan. If you would like to challenge yourself further and make yourself an appealing candidate for prestigious colleges, you may want to consider taking additional core classes in the areas listed. Please remember, you do not have to take extra credits to graduate, but adding classes in the core subject areas of English, math, science, social studies, and languages makes you more appealing to colleges. This is especially true if you're considering prestigious Division I schools like MSU, U of M, competitive private colleges, or Ivy League schools. The additional classes on this slide include taking challenging math classes your senior year, such as Honors Trig, Brief Calculus, AP Calculus, Statistics, or AP Statistics, or Trigonometry. An additional year of social science is suggested, such as AP Government, AP Macroeconomics, or AP US History. An additional year of science is also suggested. Many colleges like to see physics and chemistry or AP science classes, such as AP Biology or AP Chemistry. Colleges absolutely love to see foreign languages, especially seeing 2, 3, and 4 years of the same language.
Hello, 2B sophomores. This is Mrs. Wamba. So, what should you put in your yellow course selection sheet today? The following slides are guidelines for what the state of Michigan requires students to take for graduation and elective options that DHS offers. You may want to consider ways to challenge yourself beyond the required curriculum to increase your chances of getting into the college of your choice. Please be cautioned that there are changes to the graduation requirements. We will be discussing these in the next slides. You get to choose the classes that you want to take, outside of the requirements, of course. The choices you circle on your yellow course request sheet become the classes in your schedule for next year. Thank you in advance for doing your best to carefully select the courses that best fit your goals for the future. To ensure that you do just this, we encourage you to talk with your current teachers regarding placement recommendations for next year. We also encourage you to carefully review the new course catalog you received today. Be mindful of courses that have prerequisites, which are courses that are required to be completed prior to taking another. For English, your choice is between English 10 or Honors English 10. We have included electives within the English department over on the right side of the slide. Digital media is a course that explores many forms of social media and technology as an essential 21st century skill. Students will explore the ethical and social complications surrounding these things. Yearbook is a course that you have to apply and be accepted into. Be mindful that this course requires after-school time as you're covering events to be included in the yearbook. Math. You are all going to be at varied levels of math, so we have designed this slide to help you know where you are supposed to go based on where you're currently at. We have stated the graduation requirements again for you above. Now, if you look towards the bottom of the slide, you'll see the appropriate math track for you. If you're currently in algebra, next year you'll take geometry. If you're currently taking geometry or honors geometry, next year you'll take algebra 2. If you're currently taking algebra 2 or honors algebra 2, next year you will take trig with pre-calc. Science. The state of Michigan has recently changed the requirements for this field. They will now require 1 credit in a physical science, 1 credit in biology, and 1 credit in an additional science. Our students here at Davison High School usually choose physical science for their freshman year, as this serves as a nice introduction to chemistry and physics down the road. Then biology as a 10th grader, and then physics or chemistry as a junior. If you're currently taking physical science or honors physical science, next year you'll take biology or honors biology. If you're currently taking biology or honors biology, next year you can go into AP biology or physics or chemistry. Majority of you will be choosing biology, but some of you will be choosing between AP biology, physics, or chemistry. Those of you that have completed a full year of biology or honors biology may elect AP biology or physics and chemistry. It is strongly recommended that you not only discuss this choice with your parents, but definitely involve your current science teacher in this decision. They have the best pulse on your abilities in science and the curriculum. It is recommended that you choose physics if your career pathway is business or arts related. It is recommended that you choose chemistry if your career pathway is anything in the math or science related career field. It is not required that you take both, but some students like to have exposure to both prior to college. Some colleges and universities in Michigan want to see you have exposure to both physics and chemistry in high school, depending on your intended major. This is definitely something you should look into or consider. World Studies. World Studies, please select U.S. History or AP U.S. History. Colleges and universities love to see you taking advantage of an AP course offering. That being said, an AP course is very rigorous with lengthy reading assignments, papers, mandatory summer assignments, etc. You are getting a more in-depth look into the curriculum. In choosing any AP course, it should be an area that you are already passionate about. With any AP course, you have the opportunity to earn college credit in May by taking the College Board exam. Electives over on the right side of the screen include criminal law, which you're going to be getting a deeper look into our legal and justice systems. If you are electing this course as a 10th grader, it should be because you are thinking about going into criminal justice or pre-law as your career choice. Foreign language. There have been a lot of changes in foreign language recently. Please pay attention to the foreign language requirements. You can now substitute the second year of a foreign language with 1 credit of a career tech ed course or 1 credit of an additional arts course. For example, after taking Spanish 1, French 1, or American Sign Language 1, you can choose to continue the second year of that foreign language or pick 1 credit of a CTE course or an additional arts credit. If picking an art, this has to be in addition to your already required 1 credit of art per the state of Michigan. Please be cautioned that some colleges and universities will not even consider your application unless you have 2 years of the same foreign language. If you are planning to attend a more highly selective university, like U of M Ann Arbor, Michigan State, Grand Valley, just to name a few in our state, taking 3 to 4 years of the same foreign language is a great way to distinguish yourself above other applicants, which increases your likelihood of admissions. Lastly, if you plan on applying to GenNet for American Sign Language, please indicate that on the back of your green course selection sheet. You will still need to select 6 credits on the front of the sheet. On the back of the sheet where you select GenNet, you will need to tell us which credit you would like us to drop if you are accepted into the GenNet program. This is so you have a backup elective selected in case you do not get accepted into the GenNet program. GenNet applications are due on Friday, February 12th in the guidance office. At that time, the counseling department will review all applications and consider the following criteria when selecting GenNet students: a 3.0 or above GPA, regular attendance, and a clean disciplinary record. Taking all of these things into consideration is essential, as our GenNet rooms only hold 10 to 12 students per hour. GenNet application can be found in your course selection book located in the guidance office.
Hello, Davis and Cardinals. This is Jennifer Thomas, and I am the new College and Career Readiness Counselor here at DHS. I will be leading you through the remaining graduation requirements in addition to some elective options. Students are required to earn 1 full credit of art during their high school career. If you have not yet earned your full credit of art, please attempt to complete this graduation requirement next year. On the far right of the screen are a list of the courses that meet the art requirement. At the top of the list are all of our traditional art courses that fulfill the art requirement. These options include Intro to Art, Ceramics, Painting, Drawing 1 and 2, Computer Graphics and Animation, Photography, Interior Design, and Advanced Art. Below the traditional art classes are other course offerings that fulfill the art requirement, such as Music, DTV, Engineering and Architectural Design, Web Design, Woodworking, Yearbook, and Business Management. The final core graduation requirements to cover are health and physical education. You are required by the state of Michigan to have a half credit of health and half credit of physical education. One added note regarding this physical education requirement. Recently passed legislation that will allow you to fulfill the physical education requirement by participating in a freshman, JV, or varsity sport, marching band, DHS pom-pom, or the DHS dance team. If you are wanting to use a sport as your PE requirement, please come to the guidance office and get the PE waiver form. You are responsible for obtaining the required signatures on the form and turning it back into the guidance office. If you have not already met the health and physical education requirement, please schedule yourself to take the appropriate course next year. The far right side of the screen includes the various physical education options. These options include Fitness 1 and 2, Lifetime Activity Boys, Lifetime Activities Girls, BFS Boys for varsity football players, BFS Girls for advanced female athletes, BFS 1 for 9th and 10th graders, and team and individual sports. Please refer to the course catalog regarding which of these PE options are appropriate for you. Underneath the PE section, there are life management electives, including parent-child development, foods and nutrition, and family decision-making. This next slide contains a number of elective options from our Career and Technical Education Department. These courses are not required for graduation, but are good elective options for you through your high school career. These options include Introduction to Business Careers, Business Management Administration, Computer Programming, Accounting, Marketing, Beginning Woodworking, Intermediate Woodworking, Auto, Introduction to Engineering Design, Architectural Design, and Civil Engineering and Architecture. This slide provides a list of our application courses here at DHS. We refer to these as application courses because these are courses that require you to apply and be accepted into. If you wish to apply for DTV, Gen Net, or Yearbook, be sure to stop into the guidance office to pick up an application and turn the completed application back into the guidance office by the designated due date. If you plan on applying to DTV, Gen Net, or Yearbook, please turn your attention to the back side of your yellow course selection sheet right now. Circle the course that you intend to apply for on the back of your yellow course selection sheet, and then write the name of the 1-credit course that you would like to drop in the event that you are accepted into the desired program. Let me give you an example. If you plan to apply for DTV and would like to drop French in the event that you are accepted into DTV, circle DTV on the back of your yellow course request sheet and write French on the line next to where you circled DTV. Please note you still need to fill out an application in order to apply for any special program. And just to clarify further, you will still need to select 6 credits on the front of your yellow course selection sheet, even if you plan to apply for one of these application courses. This is so you have a backup elective selected in case you do not get accepted into the program you applied for. If you are an athlete interested in playing a college sport, please pay special attention to this next slide. If you would like to help yourself be eligible to play a college sport, there are steps that you need to take in order to become eligible. Failure to take these steps will prevent you from being eligible to accept an athletic scholarship or play a college sport at a Division I or Division II university. The first step involves applying for eligibility at the NCAA Eligibility Center. This can be done on the website, eligibilitycenter.org. If you do not request eligibility through the NCAA Eligibility Center, you will not qualify to play sports at a Division I or Division II institution. If you would like to track your NCAA eligibility status, please create an account utilizing the website corecoursegpa.com. Create your own account on this website using the school ID and school code provided on the bottom of this slide. Although this site does not provide you with official eligibility to play a college sport, it will allow you to establish an account to track your NCAA academic eligibility year to year. Feel free to drop into the athletic office or visit the website corecoursegpa.com to gather more information about creating an NCAA eligibility account. Posters containing the website and login information are hanging in the guidance office, the AMR, and in the weight room. If you would like to view more in-depth information about the various courses offered at DHS, please go to the Davison Schools website to view our course selection handbook. The handbook includes detailed descriptions of every course offered at DHS. If you want to learn more about a specific course, reference the course catalog for a detailed description. Feel free to use the instructions listed on this slide to locate the handbook on our website at davisonschools.org. The presentation you are currently watching can also be found on our school's website. New this year is a Scheduling 101 Parent Information Night on February 8th at 6 p.m. This is a great opportunity for you and your parents to learn about all of the specialty programs offered here at DHS. Representatives from our college partners, our career and technical education programs, Yearbook, Teacher Cadet, Co-op, DTV, AP courses, Gen Net courses, and the Geneseo Career Institute will be available for more information and for questions. Let's take one more moment to review the main points from this presentation. Please be sure to circle 6 full credits on your yellow sheet. Please add up the credits from the courses you circled to verify that the sum total is 6 full credits. Please be sure to review this information with a parent or guardian and have that parent or guardian sign the back of your yellow sheet. Please be sure to turn in your yellow sheet into your science teacher on or before Friday, February 12th. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you have a great second half of the school year. Go Cards!